over me, because I will fuck you up. Trust me, bro. You don't want it with me. I swear to God, I'm done.
Well, welcome back to G-Status ATL Hustle. Things got a little heated, so I'm a little hot. So
Wait, no, hold on.
Baby, I'm just.
Hakeem, what do you have on?
I mean.
No, stand up, walk the room. Just give us a fashion show.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Oh, look at you. Look at you. Look sharp. Look at him.
Sex siren.
Sharp, I be sharp, y'all. You look nice.
You know what I mean?
You're sharp. Okay.
Every song, they try to say I'm not the Beyonce of the show and all that shit. Hey, but I can at least say I am the king of hearts.
Okay,
so you feel me? So that's my look.
All right, so as we get back to things, Charlie, this is for you. Why were you so Team Milan when you said that he was initiating the fight between him and Akeem at True's Kickback? Do you recall?
Yes. When I was talking previously, I was saying that, you know, me and Milan bonded because we had that in common about being feminine and masculine, right? So that's how we bonded, right? And Akeem, when that situation took place, I really wasn't hearing both sides. I was just hearing Milan's side, right? And of course, in my confessions, it was a little bit different of a feedback than it was in the actual scene. But like I said, me and Milan just bonded.
That's good. Well, Akeem, how were you able to keep your composure?
Like now, and even after that scene, just seeing Charlie throughout the confessional moments, we been seeing each other in and out the door, we had grown a bond. And so I just know in that moment, when I look back at the show, I just feel like Charlie didn't know too much of Akeem. So he thought this moment, Milan was the Beyonce, or Milan was the motherfucking star.
Well,
but once he looked back at the show, common sense came to him. So you know.
What about with regard to Milan? How are you able to keep your composure with Milan?
I can say so much about Milan, but out of respect, that person is not here for me to antagonize, to go back and forth, to talk about the damn baby hair, the 1 week for 6 months. You know what I mean? He's not here for me to talk about all that, so I keep it to myself.
That was actually one of my questions for Milan too.
Yeah, 1 week for 6 months. Yeah.
Okay, wait.
A lot of times I wasn't able to keep my composure, just thinking that now I am older and not younger. If I was in my 20s, bitch, before you even yep out the mouth, your head would have been off your motherfucking shoulders. You know what I mean? So I'm a little bit older now, so I try to think a little bit more differently. Well, bitch, let me try to defuse myself before I go back. And plus, I have been in and out of jail. I have been dealing with a lot. So I'm not trying to get another charge dealing with irrelevant bitch.
Well,
period.
you know, we actually have a clip. Let's take a look.
My intuitions would tell me if, ands, and the buts about a bitch. Right now, when my intuition is telling me my if, ands, and buts about you, bitch, obviously in your mind, it's a little bit more than I gather. So you must gotta be on some type of drugs or methamphetamine where you blooping out the motherfucking pipe, bitch. You're not making no motherfucking sense, bitch. You're walking around a motherfucking butch, queen, and drag. To me, every day to you is motherfucking Halloween. And I don't get how you think that that's okay, bitch. You're a rude individual.
I'm asking you to get okay now, bitch. I'm asking you to get your fucking face. No, hold on. I'm asking you to get my face. I'm not mad. No, I'm not mad. Okay, you're crazy. You're crazy.
Wow.
Well, that was the clip.
That was very interesting.
That was the clip.
I'm gonna go on record. I'm gonna go on record with saying this, and you can come at me. I think it's very bitch if you don't show up to this show and defend yourself, because if you start something, you should finish it. Point blank in the period. And I have been right.
Today.
Trinity and I have been a part of a lot of productions, and there have been times that she and I have both not wanted to see things through. But when you sign up for things, no matter how you feel about it, you should always see it through. So if you have a problem, come at me. I dare you. Period. All right, so let's go,
Well,
Trinity.
we're not gonna come at you with these plans.
In these plans.
So, Hakeem, I got a question. So,
Yes.
what was the reason for you to say that Milan was on drugs? What, at the party you mentioned that he was on drugs. Where did that stem from? Like, where did these accusations come from?
My own intuitions have led me this far to know what the fuck is going on. It was very obvious that this person wasn't in her right mind. You know what I mean? It doesn't take me a whole hour, a whole 2 hours, 24 hours to get to know a person and understand what the fuck going on. And I've been in this world 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. I can clock what the fuck going on. I've been around you before, maybe not a whole hour, but I've been around you before to know that you wasn't in this type of mind frame. So all of a sudden, when we in this small little, what you call it, the kitchen and all that stuff, the way that this person was reacting, I can tell this person acting a little bit more differently, and then the antagonizing, it just wouldn't
Did you feel that way because he brought up your criminal record at this party?
No. That didn't have anything to do with it. I already know about my criminal record.
Well, clearly,
before anybody know about it. I know how to fuck, like everything I know about me before it's presented to the public. So I'm okay with being a king. I would never, I wouldn't have went from chasing Atlanta to G-Status if it was a motherfucking problem with me being a king, or a problem with me being attacked by public, or a problem with me being the way the fans commented on me on YouTube. I would never got on the second show if that wouldn't have bothered me on the first fucking show. I did 2 seasons of Chasing Atlanta before I did the first season of G-Status. So I'm okay with being a king. So the jail thing didn't bother me. I really, really like Milan. Just like you, Trinity. You know when I shot with Matilda, I ain't shot, don't start with me, Methuselah, 969, don't start me on that shit, let me talk. I really liked her. Like when I came to you, I come to you with respect. I come with any, like not even a transsexual. Just, if this is what you're doing, this is your business. This is how you make money. Even if you don't make money, this is how you want to be presented as and be respected by it. Then that's why I want to come to you as. So I do like right now. You're far away. I'm talking with my hands. I'm not doing this like bitch. I want like I'm just talking. That I'm being expressive. So for me at that moment when I was being expressive with my hand, because this bitch have seen me on Chasing Atlanta. She feel like this is what I need to do. Let me butch up to you. Oh, not that with the hands. It's like, girl, damn, keep saying. And so many words, I'm not going there with you. I like you. I'm just, but she just wouldn't stop. So at this moment, I was fed up.
Well, I have a question. And to piggyback off of some of the things that you mentioned, I remember in a clip, and we'll probably get to this a little bit later, that your charges were brought up. So what were you apprehended for?
Oh my God, are you serious?
Well,
Dead ass.
as a motherfucker, as a heart attack.
Dead ass.
You can give us a couple of your charges because there's a couple of pictures up. I saw some myself, but I won't. I'm not going to mention. I'm going to let you do it.
Okay. And that's fine. I'm an open book. I'm on a reality show, so. But one night, one of the producers
Just
and
the charges.
I had Bulldog drinks to fuck you up, bitch. I'm sorry. I love Bulldogs. They fuck you up. I wanted Bulldog drinks and charge you up. I went through that drive-through, yes.
What are the charges?
Otherwise, y'all think I'm crazy. One of them was domestic violence, so I got to get through why.
Domestic violence.
I went through that drive-through.
DUI.
And I thought I went, no, I would not pin it, and I rebuke it in the name of Jesus, no.
Can we get one? So domestic violence was one.
Domestic violence and like just silly shit. I got 2 cars. One of them I loaned out before I got my insurance back on it. They pulled me over in the middle of shooting, so no insurance. Another one was like not paying your damn probation. Silly ass shit. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to
No fraud charges?
No fraud, bitch. I've been there, done that. 20 years ago. So these girls that do all that shit before while COVID was first union, all that shit back in the days. I've been there, did the bank shit. I did all that shit.
Well, Charlie,
I
let
grew
me ask
up.
you a question. In the mix of all the drama that was going on at your party, which was very unfortunate, I apologize, you were able to release your new song, Pussy Cunt, that I play at my spot every Tuesday because I absolutely love it. Period.
I love Pussy Cunt.
Yeah, we got to promote the new artist. I'm so for the new artist. How did you feel everybody reacted to your music?
Based off I wish maybe that it could have been like a DJ and blasted throughout the spot, but it was played throughout the booth, so I really didn't feel like they heard the whole song as far as the you know, the bass and the tracks. They heard it from inside DJ booth.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
it was inside DJ
you know,
booth.
I do. Not that how they reacted, but how the world reacted to it. I think that was beautiful on another note.
Yeah.
You know? So
It
to release
doesn't
it to
matter.
them, but then to release it to the world and see the feedback from the world, I think that was beautiful.
Okay.
There's a first time for everything, and there was a moment when you guys were all out together, fellowshipping, having an amazing time, that may have shocked a few people and may have gagged a few people. Let's take a look.
So tonight, girl, I told y'all I was drunk and I was tipsy and I was wasted, etc., etc., etc. And tonight, I am living for the girls. I want to kiss them. I want to hug them. I'm just here for the girls tonight. Here for it.
I see them lip lock in the club, and I'm like, girl, who kisses in the club for one? You know, that's just like, that's like eating wings in the club. Like, who eats at the club? Like, girl, why are you kissing somebody at the club? Why are you eating at the club? You know, like, what is that? I just thought it was kind of,
I kissed the yes! That's my approach. Let's go. I kissed a girl and I liked it.
But it was a good fucking time. I was kissing Charlie. I don't know why I was drunk. And yeah, I was drunk, and I don't really be kissing people in public. That's not really my thing unless you my, you know, unless you my old lady.
Okay, yeah. You know that? Hey, look, hold on.
I like when boys call girls old lady. That's old school.
That was kind of high.
kinda old school.
Can y'all do that again? Can y'all show me? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay, so what's the status between the two of you, Corday and Charlie?
We're cordial. We're associates.
Just associates? I mean, what was the kiss about?
Well, we had an affectionate moment, and but currently we are friends and associates.
So do you like to celebrate effeminate men in the community? Either one of you?
I like feminine guys. That's just who I am.
I like feminine guys too.
I like to know.
So this is, and don't take this the wrong way. So you do like feminine guys?
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself a feminine guy as well?
I consider myself real regular. Like, I'm just the everyday, you know, just kind of, just a regular person. I mean, I don't sit and analyze myself. So,
Right.
where everybody says I am, then I'll be that.
Okay, well then I got a question.
For you.
Who's this Mr. Chocolate guy that you always speak about?
We're gonna no, hold on. We're gonna save Mr. Chocolate for the end of the show
Okay.
because I'm curious myself.
You know, because I got a thing for chocolate.
I like chocolate too.
You do?
I do.
I hear it melts in your mouth.
Careful.
Does it?
But look, before we move forward into that, I think that it's time to bring out a cast member who left a huge impact and wasn't there quite long.
Well, before we introduce him, we took a break a little bit earlier, right? Mm-hmm. Crowd participation. We took a break a little bit earlier, right? Yeah. Well, this particular cast member didn't like someone that was sitting on the stage, so we're gonna hope that things go a little bit copacetic when this person comes out. So as you were saying, Miss Trinity?
Yes. Huh? You gonna sit with me? He's gonna sit with me because this is my baby and I love him dearly.
Yeah.
Wait, no, let's do that though. Hold on one second.
I'm not trying to be problematic. I wasn't here for this. I'm not trying to be problematic, but it's just, you know, I wasn't here for the season. I'm not feeling like
look around. Just look around. Look at this production. Look around. Do you see other web series doing stuff like this? Do you see the setup? Do you see this? Look around. We're not gonna make
it's
you
just I
look
put a lot
bad.
of time and effort into this. I feel like I should
And we do too. We put a lot of time and effort in this too. I need you to understand that. I need y'all to like y'all walk around and disrespect the production. We don't
have
want
I disrespected y'all, KL?
You're disrespecting it now.
How have I disrespected y'all?
You're disrespecting
I haven't went on an interview like these other bitches who are on the show and say anything against the show.
Listen to me. When I work on any set, I don't care what goes on. I go there and I do my job.
But this is just me not knowing what was going on. Y'all are telling me, but I have not went against the show like all these other bitches on the show who quit and weren't here tonight.
We don't care about them. If the people that are here are supposed to be.
And I showed up. I put time and effort into this shit.
So then finish out what you started. Be a professional.
I'm just asking for the same.
We have you a seat. You have been treated good. You have been back there.
I've been segregated from everyone else.
Correct.
Bitches now.
But this is not the place. Be a professional.
Business.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
At least he's cute. A little bit.
You ready?
Oh my God.
Before we get into all the drama, let's call out the cast member who was here the shortest time,
But made one of the biggest
the
impacts.
biggest impact. Please, audience, put your hands together for Dre Simber.
Welcome, Dre Simber.
Baby, nice to meet you, love.
How are you doing, love?
Get all that.
How are you doing?
Oh shit.
Well, you,
Have a seat.
you're a little lit, huh?
Guys, nice to meet y'all again.
Keep it moving.
So,
Okay, let's go.
So, Dre Simber, you came in at the end of the season, and it seems as if you spiked a lot of drama, and it was very entertaining to watch. So let's take a look.
Let's look at the clip.
Not so fast. You know they say the best for last. It's Dre Simber, the only one to remember. So, I'm a little bit of an enigma around Atlanta. A lot of people know of me, but a lot of people don't know me, and I like it that way because these bitches here are a little weird. So, I'm 25 years old, 25 years old, and I ended up in Atlanta by way of Nashville, Tennessee, and that was after I took on the life of a nomad. I pretty much packed up my car, me and two friends, we put all our shit in there, and we jetted off. Unfortunately, they didn't make it, but I did, and that's how I ended up here today. Oh no, they're not dead. No, them hoes just, they didn't cut it. They didn't make the cut.
That's my point. You don't know me, but you always speaking on some.
Wait, there's another entrance. So he took that one.
Girl, keep trying my motherfucking gangster, bitch. Stop.
Hey.
So, audience, I think we can all agree that finale was iconic, wasn't it? I mean, come on. Can we agree that the finale was iconic?
So, Jason, I just have to ask, you know, you're so like small and mitzy and like, where does all of this anger come from? Why were you so angry?
Well, it's not really anger. I'm from the suburbs. Like, my father's white, and we grew up very privileged. But after a very tragic circumstance, I ended up in the South. So I kind of developed a little bit of edge to me, and I started beating bitches up. We'll just call it that. So, especially with me, like, looking like this, you wouldn't expect me to have such a edge to me. And being on this cast of, you know, eclectic personalities and people that I didn't know, I didn't know how people would react to things. I didn't know bitches like to knock cups out your hands when they got upset. I didn't know bitches like to throw shit at you when they got upset, which you guys will see in the finale. And the thing is, with me, even though I look like this, I'm also with the shit. Okay?
Well, since you speak on that, what happened between you and Sherrod in that clip?
You know, me and Sherrod have a very rocky relationship on the show. I met Sherrod one time. We filmed together a few times.
Film what?
We filmed. Okay, so.
Tell us more.
So there's a whole scene during Charlie's listening event that you guys did not get to see. And that happens to be one where Sherrod ambushes me with a text message.
Mm-hmm.
And the text message came from Corday, apparently, where he was saying...
He just showed us this.
Yeah, me and Milan were talking about Sherrod and his endeavors during our sit down, which is true. I did not know Sherrod did I don't call it porn. He did amateur porn.
Okay.
You know,
I mean, that's still
OnlyFans is not porn. What is the other?
Sex on scene is porn. Like
Yes.
sex on camera is
It's
porn.
porn.
That's the
He's
definition.
not a porn star. As
Okay,
Charlie says, he's a porn participant.
Do you consider yourself a porn star? Do you consider yourself a porn
Well,
star?
I mean, at this point, he is.
My thing, I just want him to finish.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
He's not a porn
respectful.
star to
That's
me.
very mature.
I did not know of Sherrod before this show. And I have no issue with Sherrod. Sherrod was very cordial to me the first time we met.
Well, then why were you trying to fight him backstage?
You cannot respect the production. You have to leave. All right. Calm it down. Calm it the fuck down.
She ain't about it, like I said. The bitch ain't about it.
Calm it down. Do you hear me?
All right. I'll chill.
Stop.
Swing on me, bitch, and I swear to God. Swing on me.
We're gonna talk it out. Like, the dog.
Bitch, swing! Swing, bitch!
Yeah, bitch, 'cause you know I'll beat your ass again, bitch. Again.
Bitch, I'm here. Bitch, I'm pulling up.
Back to the car line, bitch, and wait. KL and John and everybody else was on stage. Bitch, I don't know who he was hollering with out there, but you already know what Dre Simper do, bitch. I get down. The fuck? We good. I ain't even got no beef with him. We can talk it out.
Job's right there.
We can talk it out.
Get in this room and do not move.
I will beat that bitch ass, John.
Listen.
She thinks she's hard. I'm tired of her.
Sit down. I got
And
it.
her
Sit down.
goddamn dismembered ass Twitter fingers.
Sit down. Please.
Dismembered ass Twitter
Please.
fingers.
Have him sit down. Please. Period.
Sorry, love. Let me get my pants together. I've been waiting to beat that bitch ass again. Roll the motherfucking episode, John. I'm tired of that bitch. And if I see him at the after party, it's going the fuck down. I promise. It's going the fuck down. I'm gonna beat that bitch. Oh, I can't stand that hoe. I promise. Because you know what happened Thursday on Live.
Right, because I caught you on Milan talking shit.
I was not talking shit about you. But I still told y'all, I was like, I'm still up for season 2. It's just like, I hope a lot of things are nipped and tucked because, you know, season 1 was a learning lesson for everyone. I didn't even know Ja was 22. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, Sherrod is in here, everyone, and he wants to say that's lies. And bitch,
What's
you know that's not lies. Did he not get his ass beat at the HIV counseling, Milan? Let's keep it 1,000.
Okay. I'm not gonna do this. We're not here for this.
We're not, but she wants to slide in my shit and says lies. Sherrod, what's the lie? You shouldn't have knocked that goddamn cup out my hand. And actually, inside T, one of his friends came up to me at Cirque Daiquiri Bar and was like, "You're Dre Simber, aren't you?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." He's like, "You fought my friend." I said, "Who? True?" I thought it was one of True. So he said, "No, Sherrod." And I was like, "Yes, that only happened because Sherrod knocked the fucking cup out my hand." And he's like, "Oh," his friend even said, "No, I understand. I saw the clip. Like, come on."
Okay, we're gonna focus the questions. Hold on. Time out. We're gonna focus the questions to me.
I wouldn't even say Milan.
Sherrod.
You out of your own mouth was like, oh, well, this cast is boring, so they had to bring me on here because these bitches is whack, and then
Which
you
is
see
the
my
truth. Which is the truth. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't. Like I said earlier.
My thing is, this is my thing. Let me just say
These motherfuckers don't know, so they're gonna say what they want to say. Y'all, you all knew.
Hold on, Dre Simber. Dre Simber. Dre Simber
does know.
Wait, hold on. Time out. Dre Simber. This is how this is gonna work. Hold on, this is how this is gonna work. And hold on, no, wait. Trinity and I are hosting this. Let us commentate. I haven't said this, but I'm gonna say it now. Let us commentate. So when we talk, no, you fine, baby boy. Focus energy on me. When we commentate, just let. Let us try to dictate what goes on between the two of you all. I'm gonna let Sherrod speak, and then after Sherrod speaks, you can rebuttal, okay? Sherrod, what were you about to say?
All right, so the whole thing, he was right. We met at the speed dating, and you know, when he came and sat down, I was like, oh, this is not a match for me. I'm sorry, it ain't gonna work. I hope that he's not coming to be my speed dater because it ain't gonna work.
Okay.
But later on, I found out he's a cast member. I'm like, okay, cool. But then I was hearing things like he was messy, he was this, he was that. So I didn't want to judge off that. But then when this information was brought to me from Corday about him, it was like, well, I don't even know you. So I did address him on it because I was just, at this point, I was fed up of everybody talking shit about me.
Right.
I was done. So I just wanted to know, like, what was said? And he was like, well, Corday said it. So I went back and told Corday, and it just never got resolved.
Okay, so I understand that. Right. Now, that you see how that worked? Right. Y'all were able to both, talk your points. You rebuttal, okay? But we're not going to jump across the stage. What happened backstage is not about to happen while I'm sitting between you all. You're not finished? No. I apologize. Go ahead.
So then we meet at he comes to the HIV thing or whatever, and he shows up drunk, and he just in there talking like, we talk, like, and I was just irritated because for one, you came just lit, super lit. This is something informative. This is something, educational. This is something that we need to be sober, just open up your ear. You know what I'm saying? But he was just doing the most, and it just really got to me. And then I just.
You spazzed out.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Dre Simber, if you want to say something, go ahead and chime in. I know Corday wants to say something because did you? I'm sorry. I saw you moving in the background. Okay, go ahead, Dre Simber.
Let's let Corday talk.
You and this damn table and your feet. You could not come to my house with your feet up on my table like that.
I just don't. So the message. First off, the message that was sent to me, is that a question in y'all lineup or y'all?
No, we're just
okay,
questioning.
So the message that was sent to me was from a random number. I don't know who it came from, and the only reason it was shared between me and Sherrod because it looked like it was a duo message, like it was for me and Sherrod. So when I showed Sherrod, I was like, did you get this message? If you look at the messages or whatever, it's the only message in my phone from this particular number. So I was like, did you get this message? Like, do you know what this is about? And that's the only thing, that I really asked him. So it was a mutual, message. It basically said something, I don't remember the effect.
Somebody got the message?
Please.
Does anybody got the message?
Who got the message? Dre Simber, you seem to be very...
I don't. The message just went along the lines of, Dre Simber and Milan were talking.
It didn't say anything about Milan. Yeah. I have the message. It's fine.
So
I don't have to do that. But the message basically said that Dre Simber was talking a whole bunch of shit about you and Sherrod and all this kind of stuff, and I was just like, okay, well, I don't really. Me and Dre Simber don't know each other, so I don't really.
Dre Simber.
Care. So I was like, Sherrod, did you get this message? Do you know? It was for me, do you know who it's from? I didn't really give a fuck about what he said. It was just like, do you know who it's from? Is this like production fucking with us, or what is it going on? So that's why I showed him, and that was really it.
Dre Simber, what's your take on this?
My take on this is like I said, my inception into this group was very anonymous. They didn't know I was coming. I didn't really know. Huh?
We knew you were coming.
I didn't.
Well, that's because you have ties with production. Me and Corday had. Okay.
We knew too.
You guys
you were spill it.
But me and Corday had a physical altercation at the Clement Twins event that you guys did not get to see.
At Daydreams.
Yes.
Y'all
we didn't have a physical altercation.
I tried
it was
to
more
attack
so
him.
like a
sickening.
He tried to attack me,
sickening.
And it didn't go over.
Where are you from, Dre Simber?
I'm from Detroit.
You're from Detroit? By way of where?
Well, I'm actually from Livonia. I'm from the suburbs, but I'm from Michigan.
You a little rowdy something.
I'm just gonna say, as far as the physical event, I kind of get spiritually or mentally, energy-wise, who Dre Simber is. If Dre Simber was not supposed to be here, he would not be here. And when I say that was when he did what he did at the event, production said, do you want him gone or do you want him here?
So you basically
And what I said,
hold on,
Charlie,
December.
you were in the car.
So you
Production
basically
said,
make the-
do you want him gone? Because basically what happened was, it was a misunderstanding of what was said to me.
And if
That he's swung
this is
on
what we're gonna do. Hold on.
If that's the case.
Hold on, remember I said I was commentating?
Then that says
Trinity and I are hosting. So we're gonna do, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do a final thoughts recap on everybody. Hold on, Corday. Hold on, December. Hold on. Tramel.
You shouldn't be upset about this. Like,
I'm not upset. You saying that shows a lot about why Zafar, Milan, and True are not here tonight.
you made a point
You
to
have
say,
you have a lot of ties with production.
What are you insinuating?
Am I wrong?
you made a point to
Am I
say
wrong?
that you were here because we were all whack and that we didn't bring anything to the table and
And
that
that's
you were A,
true.
B, and C. So what I said was, I did not feel that you were a cripple to the show. I said that when you swung on me in the club, I said, they asked me, do you want him gone or do you want him near? He was in the car and Milan was in the car. I said, I just feel like it was an immature decision. Keep him here. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.
So that's why you will always say, "Oh, I'm the only reason why you're here."
Exactly. You would be gone. If I would have said in that moment, get rid of him, then you would not be here.
Well, by the grace of God, you are here.
I don't
We
have an
appreciate
issue.
it. Round of applause.
You are here, right?
You guys and the viewers don't know.
Well,
There's a lot you guys won't see. I was supposed to be here from the beginning.
So, but you can't rewind back that hands of time.
Right,
You was doing that even on live.
You're right.
Come on now. Even with the Royal Couch, with the Royal Couch, the king. Okay, I'll be quiet.
There's the things about production. It's happened. It's over with. And we're here today.
I have no issue with Corday.
And that's a good thing. And I'm glad that you don't have an issue with Corday.
That's very mature.
And I'm just gonna assume that everybody's gonna leave here
with positive
thoughts and energies and go on and do their own projects. And you don't have to be amongst each other. But maybe some of you will. Is there anybody who is interested in coming back for season 2 of G-Status ATL Hustle? You wasn't shaken. You wasn't bothered by anybody. You know, you are here for your brand.
Well, I'm definitely coming back for season 2.
So, Keem, you're coming back?
I think this is something that we started together. I think it's something that we should finish.
I would love to see all of these guys back, and I want them to see more of December. My thing is, December, you can't go back. What production see, sweetheart, you can't unwind that. It's a production vision. If production didn't see you being right there on time, production knew when it was time for you to come in. When you came in, but you stormed. So own up to your little piece of storm. Come back for season 2. Get over it.
And you can always give it. You can always give it to Akeem to shake it up.
Akeem to death because Akeem is not what you guys see on camera. Like off camera,
I've gathered that.
Nobody ever is.
I love Akeem to death. Like him and Milan were pretty much the only people.
We can't
that I
speak
really
on Milan because Milan's not here.
That you have the opportunity to go. Hold on, Corday. Now that we have the opportunity to go into season 2, you can anything that needs to be put out or who's ever in your corner, you will have the opportunity to do it in season 2 because you're coming back, right?
I can make good amends with everybody on this stage and the people who are not. I had no problem with Charlie. I had no problem with Tramel. You know, like everybody's cool. The only people that I really just have some type of animosity with is Sherrod. True's not here. Me and True don't really have a beef. We never really got to reconcile our beef. And not a lot of people know this, but Sherrod, me, and True were supposed to go to California and shoot for the Vivica A. Fox show that just came out.
Great.
Face the Truth. So we were going to try to amend our beefs and everything. I submitted us. Sherrod got added in, and the producers wanted to have us come. But some stuff ended up happening with them, and I think they wanted to take more of an approach with like.
I understand, December. We have to wrap this up.
Yeah.
I don't mean to interject. I'm gonna do 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Tramel, what's next for you? What's next for you?
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
God damn. Well, I got my own little YouTube channel that I got coming out. I got,
Tramel, 10 seconds.
I got a YouTube channel called Corporate Mouth. Follow me, like, subscribe, do all that. And next.
Corday. Yeah, that's great.
I got a new project coming out called Corey Yummy, featuring the hit record called, it will be a hit, called Blonde Radio, and it addresses a lot of the shit that went on in the show, and also you will see a new reality show coming from me in a few months.
Well, while we're still on you, who is Chocolate?
Please point to him.
Bunny, Buddy. Who is this person?
Yeah. Go to the next
Who the fuck is Chocolate? Come on now.
Who is this person?
Go to the next person.
Okay, Akeem, 10 seconds.
I can make it real quick. I got a lot of things going on, but to make it quick, what I'm looking for next season is being an executive producer of G-Status. So, yeah, I'm now an executive producer.
That's what's up. That would be very interesting.
on the right
So I
motherfucking
guess we'll see a lot of things from your perspective, huh?
I mean, you'll see just enough. I'm not biased. I want them to keep being them, but at the same time, they need to stay on the right motherfucking team.
Charlie, what's next for you, man?
Pussy Cunt video coming in January.
Featuring me.
I love Pussy Cunt.
In March, my album Lingo.
I actually have a question for you to follow up on that. We're gonna see you perform pretty soon, but you also do the song for the anthem of the show in a sense, correct?
The montage.
Yeah, you think Remy Ma's ugly too?
Not now.
Sherrod, what's next for you, man? What's next?
Joggers.
September?
No. More fashion stuff, fashion week, more acting, and you know what I'm saying? Just being his favorite sexual and social.
Sickening.
And what about you, little bit?
Not sure no.
Okay.
Is this the end of the show?
No, it's not.
I'm about to go.
Okay. We appreciate you.
Well, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't be moving my furniture.
Whoever's in the fucking audience running their fucking mouth. Yeah, bye, bitch. Yeah, bye, bitch.
Well, this reunion has definitely been a wild one, but we will be receiving a performance from Charlie pretty soon,
Yes,
and I
we
want to
will.
thank everybody for tuning in.
Yes, thank you for coming to the first ever G-Status ATL Hustle reunion.
And again, I want to thank the cast. I really do appreciate you all. The show was great. We all enjoyed you all. The viewers enjoy you all every other week when we get you. So thank you all for being a part of such a great thing.
Thank you, guys.
Look out for season 2.
Come closer.
And hold on, John.
Done? Come closer.
I also want to thank my beautiful, incomparable co-host, Trinity. I look up to you, girl. You just have no idea. She's been everywhere, and I just want to say thank you for
He was so
co-hosting this
nervous,
with
but
me.
he held it down.
I tried. I had to call some friends.
Oh, he right here. Back to another drink. Let me try what that cigarette go. We was smoking earlier.
Stop arguing with the motherfucking fans in the
Who's
car.
that?
No, you go get you a drink and go have.
I'm waiting on you. I'm just smoking
No, you
my
go.
cigarette.
No, you go tell them.
Okay. Look.
Cause they about to do. Cause we about to.
I'm coming right back in. Just let me hit us like 2 times.
Less than 10 minutes.
Okay. Look, so I need to tell them what I need.
It won't make it. I can guarantee you. With that attitude, it won't make it. Stop arguing with the motherfucking man.
I'm just smoking a little bit.
With the motherfucking fans
With that
in the comments,
attitude, it
nigga,
won't
it's
make
not
it.
cute. You won't make
You're a
it.
whole motherfucking producer. Arguing with the motherfucking fans in the comments.
Drake.
Stop doing it.
Drake.
Stop motherfucking
Drake.
doing it. Stop motherfucking doing it.
Drake.
Stop motherfucking doing it. And I should have fucking killed. KL be knocked the fuck out.
Don't do KL like
Just
that.
like all the bitches on the motherfucking show. Ask about it.
What
And
happened?
good luck on the fucking confessionals for the reunion, my nigga. Good luck for the reunion. Cause you know Dre Simmer knocked niggas fuck out. That way.
How you get into it with KL?
Knock anybody the fuck out.
What done happened? Who you here with? Well, I don't know this.
Is he on drugs?
No, he's not on drugs or anything. He's not that type. He's just pissed off. I don't know. I don't know what happened. He's not on drugs or anything. He just get excited like that when he get crunk.
Hey, I said that to people every
I'm
day.
not that was very rude.
He can't handle himself, and that's why his time got cut short because he cannot handle himself.
Yes, because he did. I was like, why he acting before he even get.
You have to answer questions real quick. Come on.
What I just seen outside of production, I don't even know we're gonna see a season 2 of Dre Simber. I'm being honest. That was some bullshit. What I just seen outside the motherfucking outside. He came to production in a way that I'll just be quiet.
Yeah, just look here. I sat here, so I want to know what happened.
What's going on? This is your boy King from the Royal Couch. You're What's up, guys? I am Ty Couture, the Bishop of YouTube from Ty Couture TV, and I am here at the G-Status ATL Hustle live reunion, my God.
We have a special performance for you tonight.
Please put your hands together all over the building for Charlie Exile.
Living life getting con, shining like diamonds, you stun. Stack your coins up in the mornings up, living in the nowhere. Nobody care to stare when you give them con, pussy con, pussy con. Pussy girl wanna lick it like that. Kitty cat with a tag, give 'em pussy on her bag. Miss Pussy got a tig in a fag. Pussy ain't come with a knife in her bag. Waiting for a tray with a 4 number. Don't know his name, but he said it's cucumber. Give him money, big sum for the rent. Getting in that pussy, leaving out with the dead. Shoot a good first lady, he done Mr. President. True with no con, hood sweeter innocent. Pussy con, give him pussy con, pussy con. What she giving? Pussy con, give him pussy con, pussy con. What she giving? Pussy con, give him pussy con, pussy con. What she giving? Pussy con, give him pussy con, give him pussy con, give him pussy con. Getting to assist, getting to this B-sis. It's a hit, not a miss. I see on the wrist, boom shaka like a TT dong. Be so foreign, Paris, Hong Kong. Be so con, be so pussy. Thick in the hips, bone strong, fat cushy. Sissy, it's a sissy. Bills are paid, princess is prissy. Cussy in the night, dabble in the light. Picking one to fight, fuck a deal type. Cheating on his wife. Too pussy, too con, pussy too tight. Too pussy, too con, pussy too tight. What you giving, what you giving? Hit the scene, I'm ready, I'm willing. I'm dressed in all Gucci, I'm living. I don't want your man, I'm chilling. Yeah, pussy con, give him pussy con, pussy con. What she giving? Pussy con, give him pussy con, pussy con. What she giving? Pussy con, give him pussy con, pussy con. What she giving? Pussy con, give him pussy con, give him pussy con, give him pussy con. I'm just living my life. It feels so good, it feels so right. Take my hand, let's take a trip. We're going far, it will be lit, yeah. Pussy con, give him pussy con, pussy con. What she giving? Pussy con, give him pussy con, pussy con. What she giving? Pussy con, give him pussy con, pussy con. What she giving? Pussy con, give him pussy con, give him pussy con, give him pussy con. And for those of you who do not know, to be queer is to be saying gender loving and not giving a fuck. We are not strange or odd. We are actually quite unique. The uniquest of mankind, and we are beautiful.
Period, sis! We love you, darling!
Cut.
What's going on? This is your boy King from the Royal Couch. You're right. I'm missing my co-host, Lovely Key. We do the after review show for G-Status ATL Hustle. We do interviews and we do the after review. We're here to do a little fan questions. Here we go. This is from Mr. Quest 87. Akeem, you stated that you were that nigga and you get contracted to get paid. Is that true?
I mean, we have the production and producers are here. I wouldn't lie in front of you guys, including them. My contract is totally different from theirs. I started filming G-Status in 2016. These guys came in after me. We have footage of other cast members outside of all of these guys, including Milan, outside of everybody with me with a whole different cast. So in order for me to come back on after being on Chase for Atlanta, yeah, I needed something to come on.
Okay. Next question from Spanky Morris. This is for Sherrod. Sherrod, knowing that you were coming on G-Status, why do you seem ashamed of bringing up your porn history?
I never was ashamed. It's just everybody attacking me at one time. It was just overwhelming. It was getting on my nerves. So I just took it for as long as I could. So I couldn't take it anymore.
That's understandable, man. That's understandable. And last but not least, this is from That's So Really Jay. This is to everybody. As a cast, would you say that this was a great experience, and if so, why?
It was definitely a great platform to promote your brand to the world. I think that it was a great platform to get yourself out there to the LGBTQ community.
And I did have one last thing that was a statement. It was throughout all the comments, all the fans. I did want to give a shout out, and I want to shout out somebody, Janet00. Wanted to shout out the producers and productions for G-Status, saying that this was an amazing, amazing production and show, and the quality is by far the best they have seen on the internet. So thank you.
What's up, guys? I am Ty Couture, the Bishop of YouTube from Ty Couture TV, and I am here at the G-Status ATL Hustle live reunion, my God, and I want to introduce some fan questions. And our first question comes from Darius.
Okay, so I love all y'all.
Can you speak up so we can hear you?
I just want to know, like, how do y'all handle like social media comments and when people come on y'all Instagram and even in y'all YouTube? Like, how do y'all handle that? Because I know I can't do it. I read the stuff that people say to people that's on.
Are you talking about the comments?
Yeah, that's on reality.
Baby, I get down with their asses. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you cuss them out.
Yeah, I cuss their ass out. It's got to be constructive if you want to read me.
Respond for what? You know me, I don't know you.
Yeah,
and when you put yourself out there, you have to be willing to understand what comes with it.
Right.
Everybody's not going to live for you, and everybody's going to have something to say about you. Right. So you put yourself out there like that, so you have to.
They can keep that. If it ain't smart, I'm going to check your ass.
And that's, I mean, the best way to state it is that what Charlie said, you just don't respond to it, because you can't make everyone like you, and you got to respect those people.
So do y'all normally read it?
I read
it, yeah.
Sometimes.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna scroll through. Come on now, we all gonna read it.
You want to see what they got to say?
Yeah. Okay. They chop us down. So.
And our next question is from KB.
Come on, KB.
Wait for the camera.
I like KB.
My question is for Corday. Like I said, I love clothes. Where do you get your fashion from your head to or something?
Honestly, it's all like, it's just the natural thing. Like, it's not thought about. It's just natural. It just comes to me. Like, if I see something, I know that it's gonna go together. I do this shit all day, so that's what it is. I mean, my cousin's in the audience. She's known me for a long time, so she knows that, bitch, I've been doing this since fucking middle. I've been wearing turtlenecks in middle school. Y'all wearing them right now, so.
Who wearing turtleneck? Hey, I got a turtleneck on. Look, wait, hold on now.
All y'all are wearing them right now. Back then, everybody was like, "Oh, your shit tight."
So that's the era you grew up in. And we have another fan question from Hunter.
So my question is for Akeem. Because I see everybody's personality in the show. I only saw like 4 episodes, but I still saw everybody's personality. And everybody keeps saying that Akeem is not what he portrays on the show. Why you act to be a bitch on the show, but you not one in personal life or your real life, say.
And that's a great question. You say it wasn't for you. That was a great question. You said your name was Trevor. You said your name was Trevor? Hunter. Sorry, I got distracted.
Start over. That was a great question.
That was a great question, Hunter. Thank you for that. Again, like I stated on Ty Couture, it's not that I'm being fake. I'm faking the funk. Akeem is just a whole nother personality. He's an alter ego that comes up in me. It's like I'm already confident with who I am, but when Akeem come up, we get around a whole, y'all, no disrespect, but a bunch of young bitches like these type of groups of people, they're gonna yang their mouth and talk all type of bullshit to you. You gotta be ready for their ass. Age, name, they ain't got shit to do with it. If you pop the motherfucking shit, I'm gonna pop the motherfucking shit with your ass. You feel me? So I'm just being a king, point blank, period. If this how you, if I'm a bitch today, I'm sweet tomorrow, guess what? I might be both of those at the same motherfucking day the next damn day. I'm gonna be a whole lot of things, but one thing I will give you is respect. As long as you give me that, and we, in between that moment, there's a whole lot of things in between. So just to answer your question, I'm a king all day from sun up to sundown, but he is an altar that comes to me and give me more confidence on who I am, just as an individual. just for being gay. I had to accept myself and be confident just for being gay. You've been pointed at. You're gay. Your family member doing all this shit. I had to be bossed up and tossed at their ass too. Not just motherfucking these people. Y'all, the audience, even if my family members come talking to me some bullshit, you gonna get it too. Point blank.
And we have our last fan question from Alan.
So, knowing that you have, like, I guess a lot of, all have, like, problems with each other, have you actually tried to fix it outside of the show?
The people that, well, I had a problem with one person. It was Sherrod, and I was performing at a club, and he took the initiative to apologize, and say that whatever beef we had or problems we had during the show, let's, get over that and mediate the situation. And I thought that right there was perfect to show the community and others that you can get over your problems and learn to come to a common ground.
And
I'm
real
happy
quick,
we did it too. I'm really happy we did it.
Yeah, and just stamp on that. Milan is not here, but after
Milan.
Child Matich. That is not here. So out of respect, after the show, me and Milan made up. I apologize to Milan. Milan accepted my apology. We gave each other a hug. I wish Milan was here to be able to speak her piece. You would see we give each other a hug right now. We did make up. I want everybody to know that I have nothing against Milan.
And that's for everybody. Milan really
I love Milan.
apologized
Yeah.
to everybody he had an issue with, and he came to me and he apologized, which obviously seen in the finale. And at the premiere party, I was like, so how are we gonna handle this situation? Because I know it was like some at the beginning, but obviously, people let the shits get the best of them, and they can't handle it once the show premieres.
I have a question. Well, since Milan was big enough to apologize, do you think it's a possibility that you two can?
Well, I apologize to
Well,
Milan.
no, hold on, Akeem. I was talking about Corday and Sherrod.
My apologies to Sherrod had already been.
No, just say it now. Just say I apologize.
If you
feel it.
I don't feel that right at that point.
That's that. Well, Sherrod, do you feel like you could apologize to Corday?
No.
Damn, you had me for a second, man. You had me for a second.
And it's just because my thing is like, if I did apologize to him right now, it wouldn't be genuine. It would just be the close.
I respect that. I respect that.
Sean, you got any beef with anybody?
Oh, that bitch. But
Wait,
I don't need to talk about that shit with her.
I'm a him. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay.
She done called me all kinds of names from.
My thing is with Trey
Tremel,
Mellon. My thing is with Trey Mellon. My thing is we was in DR together. We worked for the same company. I said I don't want to shoot with him, but for you, I will shoot with him. Let's have a conversation so we can get the shot.
But that's some fake
And
shit. Why would I want to do that?
He didn't want to do that, but yet you come back to the States and you get on the King and Kai show and talk all this shit.
But let's be clear.
Let's be clear. This bitch was talking about me.
Oh, I can admit I was talking about that bitch.
Before I even did an interview about her.
I was talking about you. I was talking about anybody that pops shit on that camera.
Nobody pops shit on you. That wasn't that big.
That's what it takes.
Watching the
Everybody's talking shit. That's what I'm talking about. People pop that shit, but then when you come down to that shit, then you want to run scared. No, if you're not about that life, don't run that life.
Security.
Ain't nobody fight with nobody.
Okay, yeah, you're right about that. Don't say shit. Don't say shit. Don't say shit.
You don't say shit, bitch.
If you're not about, why are you doing? If you're not about people get mad because you don't like them. I don't care if you don't like me. But my thing is, don't front.
I don't understand why she don't like me.
Don't front.
I don't understand why she don't like me.
You talking all that shit? That's why.
What?
You talking all that shit.
What shit did I talk, bitch?
Roll the camera.
Roll the cameras, ain't shit on that, bitch.
And then you had the audacity.
It's done.
It's done. Let's put it like this. Okay, guys.
We're not saying that shit. You call me a dick sucking escort, bitch. Ain't nobody.
Fine, you and your sidekick. Bitch, sue me. Bitch, I'm gonna sue you for that. I'll put you out on. Bitch, I'm gonna sue you for that. Take you and your sidekick on out here. Bye. Bye.
Let me see Charlie.
Go get you some braces. Bye. Bye. Go get you some braces. Bye. Bye.
Oh, we're just closing the show.
Where my bag at? Where's my bag? I am better than her. No, she disrespect me. Like, don't call me no escort on no camera. Like, you on some other shit.
Can you take a picture of me while you mad?
Huh?
So, Corday, considering we weren't able to get an answer out of you amongst everybody else, maybe you'll tell your big sis in private, who is this mysterious chocolate booty bunny boy that we keep hearing about?
So.
Living life, giving con. Shining like diamonds, you stun. Stack your coins up in the mornings up. Living in the nowhere, nobody care to stare. When you give them con. Pussy con.